It is an immigration reform bill that promises dignity to the undocumented community. In Arizona, some activists are not convinced that this is the best proposal. Cronkite News reporter Reyna Preciado explains what else the proposal offers and why it is not well received by some sectors.
This is Republican Congresswoman Maria Elvira Salazar from Florida. She announces in Spanish her immigration reform plan she calls the Dignity Act. Reyna Ruiz is the executive director of the Arizona Dream Coalition Act. She opposes this immigration reform bill.
I don't understand how that could be dignifying.
The bill includes a 10-year program that would grant temporary legal status, work authorization, and protection from deportation. Participants would have to obtain health insurance and pay a $1,000 yearly fee for 10 years.
This does not recognize the fact that immigrants contribute to the country already. So on top of the contributions that we do in taxes, they want to penalize us over a decade.
At the end of the 10-year period, participants would have the option of receiving an indefinitely renewable 5-year dignity visa, which would maintain their work authorizations and legal status, or of participating in a 5-year redemption program. The redemption program requires participants to learn English and U.S. civics and make contributions to the United States Worker Fund or complete 200 hours of community service.
That would be over 15 years. After 15 years, you could just become a legal resident, and it doesn't even talk about pathway to citizenship.
ASU Associate Professor Alexander Avina believes the system only uses immigrants.
So on the one hand, this is something that it's a common sentiment you hear, at least in my family. It's like they want us for our labor, but then they expect us to leave.
Phoenix resident Erlinda Calderon has been living in Phoenix undocumented for over 10 years. She is skeptical of promises.
¿A quién le debemos de creer si el mero, como decimos, nuestro presidente nos lo prometió, no está haciendo nada por empujar una reforma migratoria?
The bill also requires 2% of undocumented migrant salaries to fund the border. In Phoenix, Reyna Preciado, Cronkite News.
Congress passed the last immigration reform in 1986. President Ronald Reagan signed it into law on November 6, 1986.